Imagine waking up tomorrow and your money is suddenly worth less. Groceries cost more, gas prices jump,
Wait, did that just go up?
and your savings quietly shrink. Now imagine this happening. Not to a small country, a country like United States of America, but to the most powerful currency in the world. What if the US dollar lost its value?
That doesn't sound great.
The US dollar isn't just money. It's the backbone of the global economy. It's used in international trade and trusted by governments worldwide.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
The strength of the US dollar doesn't come from paper alone. It's just a piece of currency or numbers on a screen. But what really gives it power is trust. The belief that it will hold its value,
So, people just believe in it?
not just today, but in the future. And you can see that trust in everyday life, from people confidently making payments to businesses closing deals without hesitation. Because everyone assumes the system works and the value is stable. And this trust is strongly connected to the massive economy behind it, one of the largest in the world, where constant activity, jobs, and businesses create a sense of stability and reliability.
Oh, so it's actually managed properly.
Because systems in the background keep everything balanced, managing the flow of money so it doesn't become unstable or chaotic. And because of this strong foundation, the dollar is used far beyond just one place, becoming a key part of global trade and investments, where people across the world rely on it. And that's why it holds such a strong position, not by force, but because of long-term trust. But the most important thing to understand is this. The entire system, from daily payments to global trade, stands on one simple foundation: trust. And if that trust ever begins to weaken, even slightly, everything else can slowly start to change.
So, it all depends on trust.
Now imagine a situation where the value of the US dollar doesn't crash suddenly, but slowly starts to decline over time. At first it's barely noticeable, just small changes that most people ignore.
Wait, why is everything getting more expensive?
But gradually, those changes begin to show up in everyday life, where prices feel higher and money doesn't go as far as it used to. And as this continues, the effects begin to spread into the larger economy, where businesses become more cautious and markets show signs of uncertainty. And when that happens, countries may start looking for alternatives, reducing their dependence on the dollar and exploring new ways to trade. And this is where a shift can happen.
So, they're not even using the dollar anymore?
As groups like BRICS begin trading using their own currencies instead of relying on the dollar, slowly changing how global trade works. And this doesn't mean everything collapses instantly, but it does mean the balance starts to shift. Because in the end, the entire system is built on trust. And if that trust weakens even slightly, the impact can spread much further than most people expect. It's all about trust. So does this mean the US dollar is about to collapse? Not really. The system is still strong, backed by one of the largest economies in the world, and it's not something that disappears overnight. Everyday life continues normally, and things remain stable on the surface. But the real point is not collapse, it's position. For a long time, the dollar has been at the center of the global system, with trade and investments revolving around it. And now slowly, some parts may begin to move away, not breaking the system, but reducing dependence on that center. Global trade still continues, but the structure can gradually change over time because in the end, it was never just about money, it was about trust. And wherever that trust goes, the system follows. Subscribe and join the circle, because the smarter you are, the earlier you move.